Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 22nd edition of Money Idol Exchanger. We took a little bit of a break here for the past couple of months, but now we return in all of its glory, and we have quite a bracket too, like almost 16 people. So this is going to be an interesting one. Tonight on the mic with me, I have Juicy
Hello, hello.
and the legendary Guru Rungler.
Yeah, what's up, folks? I was expecting that.
When did he become legendary?
He's always been legendary in our heart.
When they pulled the gotcha and I came out with like a 5-star rating.
Oh, yeah,
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Behind the scenes, we have Masa and Kirk doing all of the work that keeps the gears turning as our two TOs. So we will be hearing from them momentarily as we kick this event off. But we've got
If you're not already in there, go ahead, join the Discord. That's where we do all of our match calling. And other things sometimes.
Did the UI for challenge just like break? I feel like
Possibly. Why do you say?
Because I have the bracket up on stream, and the like losers round 1, 2, 3 is like in the middle of the bracket.
I couldn't tell you. What we do know is we have you're up on stream first against Jammy Show, which Shio, and that's not a name I recognize at all.
Yeah, so we'll have to see if
Discord says they're playing Street Fighter 6, so seems like we may have a conflict of interest here.
All right, well, let's see. The match call will go up. I do not see them in the lobby.
Honestly, a lot of new faces here.
It's been a while, so maybe we've got
we're pivoting. I'm playing my match.
All right.
Let me get right on that. Playing Kane Quacks.
Kane Quacks.
Another face that I do.
You sound familiar.
No, I do sound familiar, but I don't. But it's just like such a cool name. You just say it like Kane Quacks.
You know what? Fair enough.
Kane Quacks, the comeback kid, fastest money in the West.
Oh my god! All right, I sent out the challenge.
All right, so what sort of information can I glean from Kane Quacks just from spying our Discord? Let's see here. Hold the direction button in the one position for a crouching guard. While doing this, your character will crouch in place as if ready for an incoming attack. Well, you know what? It seems they value defense. Oh, they're in.
All right, they are in. Just need to make sure. Oh, yep, I'm spectating. So they are not ranked. So either they are on a Smurf account, getting ready to turn Juicy into a fine red mist, or they are.
Oh boy!
Wait, we may want to. Yeah, they don't.
Yeah.
Hey, let me try to whatchamacallit, tag him.
I'm letting them know we have a gentleman's start. I don't know how familiar we are with the pick counter pick meta here.
Yeah, let me let me run through that rule set for folks. I guess while we get this stuff straightened out. So with Money Puzzle, because it was a game made by the guys who modeled it after Magical Drop, it is also wildly unbalanced like Magical Drop. So to keep things relatively fair, the rules are players will mirror match. You're supposed to start at Exchanger if there's no like gentleman or set, right? Like if you guys want to say, well, hey, let's start on Magger, let's start on Everyworker, right? But generally start on Exchanger. Loser gets to pick the next character, and then
you can't win on the same character twice.
Yeah. Oh, you can't pick the same character. I guess.
You cannot win on the same. You can't pick a character you want on.
You want to. Yeah. So if you pick Exchanger, so if you win Exchanger first, and then you lose, go to Cordy, or you win on Exchanger. They go to somebody else, and then you lose that one. You can't go back to Exchanger because you're.
I have the match back up. Y'all should get in there yesterday.
Okay, yeah. If now this rule is like sort of reset in the case of like a grand finals reset, right?
Yes.
So again,
yeah, it is a per set basis. So if you get a bracket reset, it's basically starting a new game.
Okay. All right. So looking at this here, I would say Juicy is better than this player right now.
So Juicy is doing a little bit better job building up chains preemptively and then executing them. Kane, however, is doing a good job keeping themselves low on board and just working through the stack.
Yeah, their defense is good, so they're not like completely new to this. They're familiar with the game at a base level.
Yeah, they're moving around efficiently enough to probably have played before.
Yeah, and it's actually, you know what, it is funny because you know what, now that you sort of said a thing about their defense, I would say that Juicy is doing better on offense, but Kane Quacks is doing better on defense.
So Juicy has made an interesting choice here to
Ooh. Oh no.
Oh, bees.
Looks like we had an issue here. Or I don't know. That could have just been bees, I guess.
Oh, was it just bees? Did it?
I exited out because I thought it was like a desync or a closeout or something like that. But it could just been like a bees connection issue.
They're both.
America. Looks like the game wasn't shown on stream either.
Oh, wasn't? What?
Yeah.
I wonder why that is.
OBS stuff probably. I had similar issues. Okay, no, it still says they're playing.
Well, it's not letting me spectate anymore.
Well, we can try to go to somebody else, I assume.
Oh, Juicy's computer died. Okay, so they did get bees.
Yeah, they did get like bees. That's probably going to be I don't know, a buy or whatever. You know, Juicy sort of
It's a bracket match. I'm just hopping in one.
In Florida, yeah. Yeah, what's the next one we're hopping into?
Let's just hop into I'm in Abolish, Brent, and Cyber.
Okay, this will be a good one. Cyberian's like super good. All right.
Yeah, and Abolish Trent is currently hanging on at the top of the book. But unfortunately, there's not enough room.
Unfortunate. Alright, so let's see here. Yep, Cyberian pulling down, planning a chain out. Ooh, that's very good. Oh boy. Gosh, I can barely keep up with their chain, with Cyberian's like chain construction. Like Abolishment is also playing well, but like, gosh, Cyberian is just ridiculous with this. Oof.
So Cyberian is going to take it. I have been challenged, but I have no clue if this is the person who is supposed to be challenging me.
Hi there. I just imploded. Apparently, I'm back.
Okay. Welcome back. Also said the funny Tetris thing.
And that is, oh right, Discord. Oops.
All right. Okay. So my opponent has arrived.
All right. GG's to my opponent, but I'm not gonna be the reason that my bracket runs late.
You know, that's actually great. You get an instant excuse.
Look.
You know what? I can't win because of an act of God. God is holding me back right now. The forces of nature do not want me to win Money Puzzle, and it is quite unfortunate. All right, here I see the.
You stop that.
Look. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's trying to stop Butts from playing right now. Think about that. All right. So, okay. Deca and Lethal Company Leveler
I think it's Lethal Company Lover, but they are Jamishio in
Misha, okay.
Okay. We sorted that one out.
Alright, good. So, Deca, up ahead. Points. Shimishio, not quite as familiar. Early bracket match, these things happen. That's okay. Take your time with it. Not that much time.
Deca's chain didn't like build up to any longer term resource expenditure. Like everything just kind of linearly was separate. Like here's 2 5s I found, here's 2 50s, here's 5 10s. But for an opening board, you don't really get good options. It's not a damage pattern. So he did well.
Alright, so let's see. We're gonna move to a different character. We're going.
Alright, we're
What's-
going to
what's-
LD Labor.
What's the
Hardest
mix?
character in the game.
Okay.
You love LD. Whoa, what?
Yeah, hardest character in the game.
I thought you said worse.
Wide-
I'm like, damn, okay.
Widely accepted by the community. Hardest character.
Hardest
Oh,
character.
You misheard me. I understand what happened.
I did. I was like, damn, dude, harsh.
No, yeah. If what I was gonna say.
Ooh,
I missed it.
that was so clutch, though.
Ooh,
Like the
wait.
6 chain on that, especially having to like nab one of the 50s out of the air.
Yeah, so what is colloquially known as the Sal trick, where you grab a piece after it has appeared in order to like get extra material to make a chain, is kind of my signature thing because I like to do it a lot. So
There we go, take a-
despite being named after Sal, I have made it.
No, that's
my,
right. You take ownership back
MO.
of it. I see the vision. That's great.
Have you considered that this is just the Street Fighter 4 of magical drops,
There's only wait.
full of 1-frame links?
Oh my god! It's the guideline that they'll eventually base some magical drop off of. All right. Oh wait, what happened?
We have gone into arcade mode, I think, on accident.
Uh-oh.
I don't think your opponents ever
I know.
just.
Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to do that.
Uh-oh.
They need to.
They just-
They need to hit start.
Yeah. Or the one button, I guess, if they don't have it set up. I don't know. I don't know. I just typed that in the Fightcade with no kind of what's the word, tagging or anything.
There we go.
There we go. All right. So who's our next pick? Who
Alright.
we going? High tier, low tier? Okay, Cherry Biter. You know,
We love explosiveness.
we do. Man, what do you think Xerxes doing right now? You think he's watching?
Sneezing.
Sneezing, yeah.
Okay,
Definitely not being subtweeted.
Of course not. Who would ever subtweet Xerxes?
Couldn't tell you.
Same here.
So, general spread of character meta in this is a lot of the top row characters are considered the easy ones. And by easy, I mean they generate a damage pattern that's pretty linear and pretty simple to counter. So you are just throwing a lot of explosive chains off, game-ending damage on both players' side. And you need to be particularly mindful that you're not accidentally spending too many resources at once to put a dependency in play. It's like so much of like Lethal Company's 3-chain there was already kind of built into the framework there, but we don't have any more 10s. So, like I said,
Man,
sometimes you can run into a dependency there.
Alright.
we hate to see it, but good show. You still got a chance. Work your way up to your losers. You know, come back stronger.
It is nice to see
Off-brand
so many
magical
new
drop? That's
faces.
rude.
Off-brand
You know,
magical. Well, I mean, it is like
It is.
From a literal and legal perspective,
Yeah.
it is off-brand magical.
Well,
drop.
like, off-brand implies that it's lamer, and that's just not true.
I mean, sometimes the great value stuff does taste better than the original stuff. It's not always.
It is
not always about the
alternate brand magical
Yes.
drop. It is the
Like,
competitor.
What feelings does RC Cola invoke in you?
Feelings? I think, hey, I will. Well, first off, I'm somewhere like in the Midwest truck stop or like highway rest area for one. I think of RC Cola as being I'm away from civilization more so than being like off-brand Pepsi.
Yeah. So rather than being the store brand version of Magical Drop, Money Exchanger is like the Pepsi to Magical Drop being Coke. They are like competing relatively equal footing. There are different tastes. Some people may prefer one over the other.
Yeah.
But for all intents and purposes, they are both fantastic games that just have a lot of similarities.
Yeah.
All right. So who is next?
Oh, that's right.
Cyberian and Mushi Boy. So we are going to hop in there.
All right.
We are keeping the ball rolling, or the coin exchanging.
We're flipping the coin. Okay. I got in just in time to see Exchanger start. Okay, what do we got here? Cyberian pulling down. Pretty good chain here. Oh, they used the oh gosh. Oh, that's big.
Okay, yeah, Cyberian just popping off with quite the chain.
Mushi's still living. Look, that pressure was scary.
Yeah, that was. The fact that they're still alive is amazing, but I think their luck is running out.
A little bit.
Gosh, yeah, that
thought process getting to the ER is smart. We might.
Does not make it though.
Cyberian might have overcommitted enough to give Mushi Boy a chance out.
Yeah, one of the very, very interesting mechanics in this game is the fact that your garbage does not. You do not send garbage until your chain ends. So, if you're comboing for 50,000 links in a row and just going off to the races forever, your opponent is big chillin'. Because until you stop, that damage is barely a twinkle in their eye. So, not comboing too much is actually something you have to think about once you start to get very fluent in this game.
Yeah, similar to like Magical Drop, where if you keep comboing past quota, then you can miss that too. Because the quota doesn't sit in until you stop chaining. Okay, what's this? Okay, I thought Cyberian was stopping for a minute. It looks like they're just, I don't know.
Maybe they wanted to send a message or something.
Yeah. Giving them a little head start, you know.
Alright, I like the chain construction, generally speaking. Fortunately, they kind of put some of the pieces they needed underneath later pieces in the chain.
Oh wait, okay, they probably could have had
We're
that.
just going here.
12,
This
13,
is...
14, 15.
Cyberian
definitely knows what they're doing.
Oh no, yeah, Cyberian's like, what, weren't they like 3rd or 4th place last time? Or for the past couple times, I think.
I almost want to say it was better than that, but I will check.
The only regular I would say is gonna get more than a 15 chain is like Howie. So 3rd would not be surprising. Neither would 2nd. Obviously, we would have remembered if they won.
I mean,
because that would be a bit of a historic occasion.
Yeah. But you know, they can't be as good as
Cyberian got 2nd the first time they entered here. So.
Wow.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Because it was a month that we didn't have butts on deck.
Okay. So you know what? I mean, hey. The forces of nature stopped butts that one day, you know. But they stepped in to stop Juicy today because they're afraid.
They beat Lamla, which is a pretty heavy upset.
Lamel is,
Lamla is the hack match monster.
yeah, but
Yo, Macker?
Oh boy, man, we're trying to curry favor here.
I love his super long character select line. Just like continues 5 seconds into the match. Alright, Cybrarian.
Oh, that was
Nice chain here.
Lucian had a pretty good one too. Not as strong, but oh no, I think they miscalculated where to throw that piece.
Not quite enough time.
Yeah.
Cybrarian just definitely mounting a very, very strong offense here. The ability to consistently put out 10 plus chains is going to be a
essential skill.
yeah.
Especially on like a high tier character.
I mean, higher tier characters, you can kind of get away with like a really solid, lucky like 3 or 4 chain poke. Where a lot of the low tier characters, full chains are just, a god-given right.
Okay, so Deku, things can match simultaneously, but they will only match simultaneously if the match begins at the same time. So, like, if you make a match, and then that match causes 2 5s to connect and 2 50s to connect, both the 5s and 50s will go off at the same time. But if while a match is going off, you throw something on like almost immediately after, it will cause that link of the chain to wait. And that is actually a huge part of extending chains. We call that floating, where you throw a match over another match to maximize the delay between chains. And that is basically the core mechanic of making long combos in this game.
All right, we got a juicy losers match.
All right, let's okay.
Kicking myself into loser side immediately for the sake of timeliness. Playing against Lethal Company Lover.
Oh, huh. Okay. All right, look, here we go. Lethal Company Lover versus Juicy, right? We're gonna see who really the money puzzle, deities do not want to go forth, right? We're gonna see, right? I know who my money's going behind, right? The haters don't want you to know what I do.
Oh,
Ooh,
just go to Depmiser.
I guess, sure. I can. Oh, I need to restart that.
oh,
Like, I'm fine with that. I didn't realize my controller was unplugged. But also, yeah, Exchanger is traditionally the match starter there.
And to answer Yeller Onion's question, so whether you get chains or large clears actually doesn't matter that much. The way damage works in this game is you get 1 line of damage over to your opponent for every 6 coins you clear. And then you get a bonus line for every clear that you make that has 5 or more. So if you actually just extending your chains isn't that big of a deal for anything other than survival.
Alright, so let's see here. Okay, both players doing pretty well here. Juicy cooking something up. Let's see how it tastes. Ooh, wait, he could have actually put those 5s down and maybe extended that way, but that's fine. I'm just.
There's a lot of things I could do, brother.
Look, I get it, right? Look, I'm just now noticing, right? Money is not really a game that I'm great at, because I'm good at everything. I'm God's most favorite gamer, for better or worse. But some games I'm better at than others.
one of the for those of you coming to this game for the first time from Magical Drop, one of the biggest differences you will notice almost right away is how short the chain delay is. You have like maybe half the amount of time to extend a chain in this game as you do in Magical Drop. So you really have to think about building your chains in advance. They're a lot harder to piece together in the moment. When you watch...
That's such a rough skill set for me.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Don't you play Puyo? Oh, that's right. You do GTR and other stuff. That's what Puyo players do. They don't plan stuff out. They GTR their way through everything.
I'm still not convinced you understand what that means.
Oh look! I use it right. I know this is not going to be the bit that Trash doesn't know how to use GTR in a sentence. All right, I know. All right, I've been to college. All right, I understand GTR studies. All right,
you got it.
All right. So
anyway,
speaking
of GTR, we have that
we have that Goat Juicer.
Goat Juicer win.
GTR in there somewhere, not really.
Yeah. Goat Juice Exchanger. Exchange R. Bam, there we go.
Do they have their start mapped? Okay, I'll just go to 2.
Okay.
Oh, I guess we're keeping on Exchanger.
All right, hey, you know what? State Exchange. You know what? They're practicing. They're labbing the matchup in real time. Very admirable. All right. Let's see here. What's the plan here? Juicy is cooking up something, but he can't find canola oil right now. Oh, wait, canola oil. I think. I don't know. I said canola.
Sure. What?
You know the stuff, the cooking grease. Go play a video game. All right. Let's see here. Lethal Company Enjoyer doing some stuff here. They've got Doji Keshi, the
Nice.
chain. Ooh, they put some stuff on Juice's board here. All right, here we go.
Juicy's board looking a little clogged at the moment. Finding a little bit of a route down though. There is a path. Unfortunately, the 10 that he needed has been covered up, and he miscounted 5.
I thought he saw that ER there because I thought he was trying to.
I wanted it, but I overcommitted vertically.
Ah, Icarus flying too close to the sun.
Yeah.
Me, I would never.
As old as time.
Okay, here we go. I see this. Ooh, okay. Oh, that actually works. That's cool. Okay.
Yeah, Juicy inserting 500s there as a little bonus link.
Okay, yeah. Alright, so Lethal Company is sort of at this part of the damage pattern that I always have trouble with.
Yeah.
The 10-1s crossover.
Yeah,
spikes.
the first 4 lines of Exchanger's pattern repeat due to the way they programmed her table. So you don't actually get the very beginning of her pattern is strangely difficult compared to the rest of it, because you don't get an ER until the 8th line instead of in the 4th line like you're supposed to.
Oh man, I had no clue. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Okay, yeah. Oh no, Lethal Company got a little too what's the word?
aggressive.
A little too vertical.
A little too vertical.
I think, but yeah. Yeah, but they also weren't really like doing a lot they were losing a lot tempo wise, I guess. They weren't only not as fast as Juicy, but their rhythm was also not as consistent to sort of swim their way out of trouble. Okay, we are
Back to
labbing this
Exchanger.
matchup. We're labbing the match. Oh, I was a little late because I was watching the stream instead of Fightcade. Okay, what we got here?
Cybrarian talking about the manga. So one of the biggest tragedies of the lawsuit that terminated Face as a company is that they had gone all in on this game as a multimedia franchise. There was a manga, they had games, they had
Didn't they have, like, a
audio
voice-
CDs.
I was gonna say they had a voice drama.
Yeah,
Yep.
like they went all in on this, and then, unfortunately for them, I'm drawing a what company?
No one has getting sued out of Data East.
Oh, Data East was like, yeah, we don't like that, and they said you're not.
Data
allowed."
East just mad they didn't make their own manga for Magical Drop.
Well, they kind of did, but it was more of like a gag manga than anything. Oh, Deku. So the ER token is an eraser. There are two types of power orbs in this game. The eraser will just completely delete from the board any pieces it is on top of when you clear it. You have to match two of them to cause them to clear. Yes, it is one of the coveted power orbs. The other power orb is the rank up. Instead of deleting the orbs that you drop it onto, it moves them up to the next rank. So like 1s would turn into 5s or 10s would turn into 50s. All right, it's like I am going to go up against Kane Quacks.
Kane
All right.
Quacks.
Avenge me.
I love that name.
Other things, like, they had some serious voice talent on this game. The principal character, Exchanger, or Sakura, is voiced by Sakura Tange, who, if you have your magical girl credibility, she was a voice actress for Sakura Kinimoto from Cardcaptor Sakura.
I thought that was just a coinky dink. I was thinking in my head, oh, from Sakura, but that's like, there's a lot of people named Sakura.
Yeah, no, they thought it was, they were ready.
Wait, did she voice Exchanger before or after Cardcaptor? Probably about the same time.
I'm in a match in a moment, so I will get back to that.
Okay, well, you know what? I'm free. Let's see what Deck is doing here. Okay, ooh, Deck is throwing some damage down here. Ooh, that is a lot. They can barely move. They have it out, but this is like very. They have to be very. What's the word I'm looking for? Surgical about this. Like, there's a way out of this. I see it, but it's like it was so hard. No, they were close. They had to move the 50 out of the way. If Kane Quacks had sort of moved the 100, then the 50 off to the side, they could have accessed like the center that way. But that was tough. That was tough. That was hard to sort of think your way out of. But that's okay. Because you don't think, you just put the money together. You put the money that looks similar together.
Not the way I thought it would, but
But you're gonna win anyway. So worked out well enough.
yep.
We can't all achieve a 64 rank while playing in bracket.
Yeah.
Or 64 points.
I think you need to get a 16 chain to get a 64, which is a tall order. It is definitely not easy. Oh, we're going back to Exchanger.
Okay. Yeah, the funny thing about Data East suing Face is that Data East had the same thing happen to them with their fighting game, because Capcom tried to sue them for Karnov, basically making the same argument they would later make about Money Puzzle. But I forgot why. It didn't work, something because of like a rock sprite. I don't fully remember what legal arguments they used to get out of it, but they got out of it. And then they saw this happen. They saw, hey man, somebody else made this game like us. Let's get them. Let's just mess this shit up.
That's funny.
It's sad, but yes, also kind of hilarious.
Whoopsie.
Uh-oh, what's this here? What's this? Uh-oh. Deca self-piled.
No, it wasn't a
Get
self
away,
pile. I just I wasn't ready to accept damage.
Uh-oh, he got surprised. He caught a spike at the wrong time. Somebody was not playing neutral and destroyed the Netherese for his bleak future. Oh man. Blasted by Cat Girls. You know, wouldn't be a Puzzle Wednesday stream without it. Okay, alright. Get a little bit of chain here. This is kind of, yeah, this is the hard part of the pattern. Let's see here. What do we got here? Okay, but they got like, they have an ER possible, but couldn't get to it, unfortunately. Alright, so
Alright, we're sticking with Exchanger.
King Quacks! I love that name. Stick to Exchange. Alright, King Quacks, plain Exchanger. Fastest gunslinger in the I don't know, the central tri-state area. Kane Quacks. Done. Deca, you gotta throw this match so I can keep saying Kane Quacks. Or you don't throw it so I can keep saying Kane Quacks. Throw it so that when I do randomly say Kane Quacks, it at least makes a little bit of sense. Okay, ER's on the ones. That's good, especially at this part of the pattern. Ooh, good save by Kane Quacks. Let's go! Kane Quacks heard my pleas and said, you know what, we got to do this off the trash code. And I always appreciate when a player does that. When they turn on the Super Saiyan, so I can keep a bit going. Okay, good chain, but now they're kind of in the damage pattern. But they're also kind of working their way through it. This may be like one of those things where the player just kind of needed a chance to warm up. Because they're actually playing like a lot, like way more better. Or I don't know, maybe you were slipping last time or something. I don't know.
I did drop a piece into my own.
Okay, this is a little difficult, but Kane Quacks, I saw what they were trying to do. But they still got a chance. We can make it back. Reverse 3-0. Let's go. Kane Quack sweep. Rooting for you.
Uh-oh. Big opening chain. I was not ready.
Ooh, that was a huge... Kane Quacks!
They got me that time.
Kane Quacks on the board.
Right, let's
Amazing.
go to...
Oh! Debt Miser. Alright, we're going to Debt Miser. This will give Deca the home field advantage as a magical drop player.
Yeah, we colloquially refer to Debt Miser as the Mag Drop XP.
Let's see here.
Her pattern is very friendly for Mag Drop players.
Ooh.
Usagi, this game is very brutal. It is quite unforgiving, all things considered.
Okay, alright, let's see. What's the plan here from Quacks? Okay, Doji Keshi. Right, they have a pretty good sense for chain forms, I gotta say. Or at least the extension. They don't seem to pull down as much. But or at least they don't seem to have a lot on their board at the moment. But they definitely seem to know how to do an extension. What are they gonna ER? 50s? Okay. Pretty good choice. That's going to... Okay, no. I guess not.
Hard fought game on Demiser.
Oh no, they did a... I think that was a self-pile, it looks like, but... Dang. Well... I'm still gonna say Kane Quacks, because that's just like a really cool name.
Right.
That's just...
I get thrown into the shark pit here. My next match is gonna be Butts. But before that, we have Cybrarian versus Yahamit Kickass, which should be a very good game.
Yeehaw, Kick-Ass. Also a cool name. But I'm a bit more used to it now.
Yeah, both of these players are very good. Our
They're very
second and
good.
third seed, respectively, and they have definitely earned it.
Does this game have like a player 1, player 2 bias or anything, or is that just maybe a preference?
I do not think there is any difference between left or right side other than personal preference.
All right.
Yeah, no, because the patterns are all pretty much symmetrical.
Yeah, okay, there's no like left-right bias like maybe a Puzzle Bobble does.
Yeah, no, I don't think there's any
It probably would have like slightly come up. Like even in fighting games where they have them, it doesn't like come up as like a rule or nothing. It's just like you may prefer it with some characters or not.
maybe there is in an off chance that two players die at the exact same time. There's priority, but I don't think I've ever seen a draw. And based on how this game goes, I do not think we ever will.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh, the Eagle Sign, that's great.
The Butts
All
BB
right.
game will start soon.
Yeah, it does. The Butts BB game will commence soon, but let's
Yeehaw and
get
Siberian in.
All right. So, two strong players. Apparently, Cybrarian plays leverless, and Yeehaw has said, "I will do the same."
Ooh.
Because if Money Puzzle does anything, it inspires us to become our worst, most scammy selves. You know?
Look, stick is one of the worst ways to play this game.
Oh boy,
Stick is an incredibly inefficient way to play this game. Yeah, there is major mechanical advantage to playing on keyboard or leverless.
But consider the vision of the original developers when they made this.
The original vision of the developers who made this was to obliterate your wrists into 10 trillion pieces.
Okay then, and what do you think you're doing by not doing that? Disrespecting their ideal.
Disrespecting the vision.
By keeping your wrists safe and protected and intact, you might as well be suing them into oblivion again. A second time, they are sued to death by all the players that play leverless and choose not to absolutely blitz through the game in a way that leaves them with potentially lasting health effects.
Brother, what are you saying?
I'm saying that maybe the community isn't so community as I thought, because we don't like to destroy our fingies and wristies for the game.
Oh no.
We should consider that.
We're out of space.
Yeah, this is pretty unfortunate.
So Cybrarian gonna take game 1, but it's a 2-1. So it was close.
You know what? Playing it on pad, I'll accept that. It got a console port. It was on Saturn, right?
It was on PlayStation 1.
Okay, it was on PlayStation 1. All right. We'll accept it. No, Ryusagi, you're exactly right. If you don't suffer actual physical pain, are you really a fan? We have to ask that question. And I'm not going to say which is right or wrong, For
the answer is you don't.
So
for legal
actually,
reasons?
I think a Guitar Hero controller might not be that bad. You only need 2 of the frets, and then you mash down to go. Oh no! The unfortunate Yeehaw picked up 4 coins, and then the board filled up to only have 3 lines left.
Oh, that's so bad.
You
It's
hate
the
to see
worst
it.
Feeling.
You got this.
We play by voice. I have a feeling you'd have a hard time getting the APM you would need. So
I mean, that's like choir practice. You're really hitting those vibratos with your voice that way. Yeah, Masa's right. That would be sick. Anyway, Cybrarian kind of taking it pretty
Yeah,
Pretty clean
Cyberarian
here.
looking quite convincing on Debt Miser.
yeehaw me kick ass.
Yeehaw didn't really have a chance to convert into the pattern and really get going, so he kind of drowned early.
Okay, we're still staying on low tier. Cherry Biter. Okay,
I
yeehaw.
think sticking with the low tiers is probably the way to go. Cybrarian has just had very consistent explosive openers, so I think trying to outpace him in a high tier match probably is going to be much more difficult than like perhaps outlasting him in a low tier match.
But it's not really I don't know.
It's not really working out though. Cybrarian
Yeah, it's
looking
not working
quite
either way.
difficult to defeat right now.
Yeah, you know what, DDR? I have a DDR controller. I got recently. I need to get like the proper equipment so I can play other stuff with it. Or I guess I could just play other stuff with it. Cause it's a PS2 controller, so I could just, I don't know, connect it and play like Kingdom Hearts or something.
Dark Souls.
Okay,
Oh,
let's
there
go.
we
Yeah. Yeah, the Dark. Okay, we gotta win. Yeehaw, me kick ass on the board. Let's go.
If you
Okay.
decide to play this game on a DDR pad, I hope you're very good at DDR because they have comparable APM.
Yeah, they do at high levels, don't they?
This game is very fast. For those of you who play Magical Drop and are new to this game, Magical Drop has a bunch of movement tech that you can employ to make your life a little bit easier.
Okay, what is? Oh, not using the ERs yet. Gonna wait it
They're
out.
on
a bit.
deck.
They are on deck, and I feel like they probably need to like set them
You
up.
waited too long. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I don't
It's a
want to
hard,
stay
hard
like
call to
maybe-
make, but unfortunately, waiting a little too long, stopping to think. Unfortunately, Yeehaw's undoing there.
Oh, you know what? Yeehaw's still like in Wonders or something, right? Oh yeah, Wonders.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right, we still got a chance.
He will almost certainly be making some progress on the loser's side of the bracket.
Oh, you know what? Actually, I have a funny I have a funny controller I could play more Fightgate stuff on.
Yeah.
It's one of those flight simulator.
Ooh. Ooh.
Now, money on this would actually probably be like bad because like you have to move so far left and right in order to get a move registered. It also doesn't like recoil as quickly as like a fight stick or anything, but you know, it would also disrespect the developer's vision because it would not be, you know, it would not be the original product. But still, it'd be funny.
Whatever.
I use it for Twinkle Star Sprites sometimes, very occasionally.
I don't think they had an arcade cabinet with Twinkle Star Sprites and a flight sim controller.
You know, that's true. but
Twinkle Star Sprites on a Flight Sim controller.
but
Yeah,
it would be
Sp-
funny.
Twinkle Star Sprites in first person. All right, we are.
Yeah.
You guys spectating?
Oh yeah.
I'm in.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. This is the death match.
So, I have been pit against our reigning champ here, Butts BB, not to be trifled
Oh.
with.
No,
something
but
like
oh no.
30 wins in a row in this game, and that's like tournament wins, not game wins.
Look, it's
Butts has not dropped a tournament since he joined us.
You know, except the ones that he like takes a vacation on or something. Like, you know, he'll not show up.
That is not
occasionally.
dropping a tournament.
I feel like it should count. You know, if you don't show up, then all right. Well, hey, too bad. That's like, you know, when you go to a major.
Someone else can win, but like, there's still a difference between not having a loss on your record, though.
That's like, okay, Justin Wong didn't show up in time for his Marvel 2 bracket. Oh well, too
Does
bad. I guess
Does
he
that
doesn't
mean
win.
that he lost to everyone in that bracket?
Yes, it does. He got DQ'd. That means he
The
lost.
difference is he didn't sign up for last month.
Okay, well, you know what? Well, all right. Okay, okay, Mister.
Anyway, we're already seeing why. Look at that explosive just
I
clear
mean-
of her pattern like 4
That's-
chains.
Deca was doing pretty good. I saw the board. About
He's
the point.
scrapping hard. Don't get me wrong,
Yeah.
but like, that's someone button mashing against someone who knows their TODs.
Okay, now hold up. Now we're not gonna sit here and disrespect the
No,
absolute prince of Mag
you
Drop.
can. It's true. It's true. I think the way Juicy put it is actually kind of accurate.
Okay, all right. Let's not give Juicy a win here. All right.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you're welcome. It's okay. But let's see what's Butts doing, because let's see here. Okay, yeah, stop at a 3 chain for now, but like Butts is kind of at that
Too much.
awkward part of the board, but like still kind of. You know what? I thought Butts did like forever chains because he plays at such a quick tempo that it seems like it's all just one long chain. But I see it's kind of like more like a sort of shorter, maybe mag droppy or pedal crash pace, right? Where it's like it's a lot of 3 and 4 chains strung together
Mm.
that are doing just like a shit ton of damage. All right, okay. So Deca unfortunately paused for like 2 minutes, so he's already lost this round. But let's see what the replay shows
I
up.
missed the line I want, or the lane I wanted.
Hmm.
Tragic.
Unfortunate. All right, so let me focus on Butts' board here. Okay, he's kind of planning a chain out, but not really. Okay, nope, never mind. Did a Doji Keshi into okay. Was that like a 5? Excuse me. Okay. Okay, Butts at top board here, but I mean, he can live this. Unfortunately, is living this.
Oh,
Or I guess
that's-
fortunately. Oh no. Oh no, okay, Deca's fine. Deca's like alive. I don't know if this is a good ER.
That was a bad ER. Yeah, I threw the ER thinking horizontal clear, and it did not pan out that way.
Ah, okay.
I really don't have any hope of taking a game on. You know what? Let's just go back to Debt Miser. Yo, Xerxian in the chat.
Yep, Xerxian's here. You know, after retiring to play like 1,000 fortunate or unfortunate hands of Mahjong, you know, the clown prince of shitter mad money puzzle is here.
Does he have that much legacy?
I don't know. I feel like you can call him the clown prince or something.
That's just 'cause you want to call him a clown.
Crown.
Oh. No, you want to call him a clown.
The clown prince. Oh, that's
That's
pretty
what
good.
I thought you were making for the Joker.
Yeah, no, yeah, 'cause no, he's on the steps.
Because
on
he's
the
the
steps,
clown
man.
prince of crime.
Yeah, no. I just think sometimes you call somebody a clown prince when they're like, I don't know, they're famous enough or notorious enough.
It's socially acceptable to call Xerxian a clown. I'm sorry.
It is. I mean, no, don't get me wrong. It is. It's fine. You know, he's retired now. He can't hurt us.
Anyway,
But this
back to
oh, God.
reality.
Butts is like has a really clear like defensive lead right now.
Deca kind of needs to swing, but we are up around on him, so things can happen.
Things can. Oh wait, we're up around. Shoot, man. Huh. And after all that inane chatter about like I don't know clown princes and junk.
We gotta catch in those ERs.
Yeah, we gotta get those ERs out of here. Yeah, we're just gonna like sort of match everything, get these Doji Keshis out of here. Sort of just make more space on the board because you're about to get more damage.
Deca's maybe in a favorable position here.
Yeah.
I don't want to say anything like ahead of times because you know commentators curse, but
No, I mean it's a butt curse at this point, more so than the commentators. But no, it is. Deca has a clear path that even I, someone who is not as good at money puzzles, can kind of see that This kind of just feeds into itself.
Yep.
But it
We're
is
on
looking
2
like
rank ups,
Yeah, 2
2 ERs, and not spending either of them. Oh, gonna
Okay.
cash the ERs and that.
That's
Rank
good.
ups on the 5s.
On the nickels. Okay, this kind of ER loops. Because Deca's spinning them and getting them right back.
It would make sense that Deck is doing the best on the magical drop character.
I mean, look, you gotta play to your strengths.
You
Pick a
say
top
that,
tier.
but Butts is better than me at Magical Drop as well.
Whatever,
I
you
waited
gotta
too
play to
long.
your strengths.
But that's still your strength, right? Like, even if he's better than you in magical drop.
I
Ooh,
self-piled.
unfortunate.
Self-pile, come on!
I thought I waited long enough.
Man. Imagine missing a 1-frame link and dying. I would say it couldn't be me, but that'd be mean. It could be me. Alright, what do we got here?
Oh,
What?
the 5 is underneath the 10s there.
Okay, yeah, this looks honestly, I don't know. I could say Butts is win this, but that's just be lazy. I mean, you know, prior knowledge would say maybe that's a safe bet, but I don't make safe bets. You know, I didn't get like what 300k elo by playing it safe.
Didn't get a gambling addiction by doing well.
No, exactly. All right, so we got ERs. And it looks like there's a rank up on the board, so Deca's probably going to be able to make it down to the part of the board. Yep, here we go. We got another one. We're looping it back. Let's go!
He's got a point.
It's got a point. The boy's on the scoreboard.
Right, where's he gonna bring me?
Probably to a high tier.
Macker, let's go.
Over, under. High tier, low tier. Place your bets.
LD labor.
Bouncer.
You got it. Okay, Koku Bouncer. Okay.
Right, an interesting one.
Who was that one player that had, like, whose PFP was like Koku Bouncer, but in the sombrero?
Gosh.
Twinkler?
Twinkler?
Yeah, you know, I think it might have been Twinkler. What? I feel like it might have been somebody else. Like,
I was pretty sure it was Twinkler. He was like one of the big 4 back in our first wave of money tournaments.
he was, but Twinkler's from Spain.
Hmm.
Or, yeah, Twinkler's from Spain.
I did
I
not
mean, it could
see
be
as
Sorry,
much
Sam could
action
probably
on,
correct me.
I did not see as
Ooh,
much
no.
action on that board as I was looking for.
Yeah, no, that was too. Not great, but you know what? We have another chance. You can make it happen. No, it's not mad drop score. You still have to, I don't know, do whatever money puzzle players do to make chains happen. But I see this happening for you. Oh, look, that's pretty good actually. Got 3, 2.
Alright, the wiggity part of the pattern.
Wiggity, with it. Let's see here. Ooh, this looks tough. I'm glad I'm not playing this board. Okay, rank up in the 100s. Oh, we're gonna continue to chain after the rank up. Get a little bit of time.
Oh, that's as
Oh, wow,
long as I can stay alive in the death zone.
That was pretty clutch.
That was really good. This is Wiggler, huh?
I held on, but it was not enough.
What was the other? I thought it was like Ika or somebody. It could have been Twinkler though.
Hey, Deca.
Yes.
It's time to talk about the rest of the month. You got the updated slide?
I don't have an updated slide. I have the one from last week.
Oh, we have a commercial break. It's up here. I don't know.
Where?
I can,
1 sec. We're gonna
That's
work
March.
through this. You go up, open up studio mode.
go to studio mode. They say.
Yeah, it's Twinkler.
Oh, it is. Okay. Huh. I thought it was like
Alright.
Ika or somebody.
We have-
Mm,
Today, on October 9th, we are currently playing Money Idol Exchanger, which is our 22nd
version of this bracket. So it's a long-standing tradition. Very happy to have it again. However, on October 11th, on Friday, we will be playing something completely new, which is Columns 2, which is unlike Columns 3. It does not have a punch button, which makes me very sad. And it is not a chain game, which makes it very different. This game is columns, but instead of chains, your goal is to make big matches. And multiplier on the big match clears means you can match like 7 pieces in a row and send the galaxy over to your opponent and just blast away half of their board.
I almost don't want to say it's not a chain game because it doesn't feel like it was designed that way. It's just like I don't think they realized how much they weighted like links in a single clear, because the damage you get off of like 9 in a clear, 10 in a clear is more than half board. I think they just didn't figure out columns versus yet at that point.
You know,
There we
you can
go.
still use chains to make
Emergent gameplay.
Yeah.
Speaking of emergent gameplay, we have an emerging schedule.
Yes.
All right, the schedule is now up to date. On
Okay.
October 16th, we have Star Sweep. Now, Juicy, I'm terrible at explain. I can like visualize this game in my head, but I have
Okay,
absolutely
I
abysmal at explaining it.
I can explain Star Sweep because I have played it for 10 minutes at least 10 minutes, right?
Go for it, buddy.
So it's like what if you had panel, but instead of breaking your fingers to make all the matches, you use a little cannon to shoot the pieces to each other. And then you don't really mash the pieces together, but you mash them on the star points. You mash them on the edges. It's real cool. It's real fun. It's really interesting. Has a killer soundtrack.
It's true.
You know, and it's probably something new. Like if you want to play panel, but you would, I guess, say, "Oh, I don't want to hurt my little fingies or wristies doing like 100 APM moves just to stay alive for 5 minutes." This might be a better game for you. I think, without quite understanding it, the defense can be a little harder than panel, but it's definitely got its own thing. It's definitely interesting. There's some, it is suffer from some puzzle kusage damage syndrome, so you can get buried under 1,000 things for like a small, a little bit of a pittance of a chain in maybe other games, but it's fun. Please come give it a try. Get your deck stations updated and all that. That was good. That did it justice.
That does it
Fair enough.
justice. Then, on the following Wednesday, October 23rd, we have Tricky Towers. This is physics Tetris, no walls, no line clears. You're just trying to build a Tetris stack as high as you can without it falling over. Well, that's 2 of the game modes. There's a third game mode called Puzzle Mode, where you're trying to fit as many pieces under a ceiling as you possibly can, and you're penalized if you let anything fall off. But Tricky Towers is a fantastic take on the Tetris genre, the Tetris style of puzzle game. That
Subgenre.
Really subgenre. That really just like completely does its own thing. It's not trying to be Tetris at all. It's just like a block placing game, and the pieces happen to look like Tetris pieces, really. But it is very fun. There's little powers that you can use on both your board and your opponent's board as you race to build either the tallest tower or stay alive the longest or fit as many pieces under the ceiling as you can. And it's surprisingly interactive, and it is extremely it's just extremely funny to watch. It's always a thrill. And then to round out spooky month, we have our annual traditional Ghost Lop bracket. This is like, it's kind of like
It's
Puzzle
Bobble and
Bobble
Ikaruga.
a little bit, in that you control a little guy at the bottom of the board and you aim with a meter and you shoot a bubble, except there are only 2 colors, and you can freely choose the color that your ball is. The ball also doesn't stick to the stack. It goes through bubbles of the matching color. So your goal is to, like Puzzle Bobble, create big drops. You want to carve out parts of your board and cause large sums of orbs to just fall off the screen by detaching them from the rest of the stack. And that's how you get lots of points and send over lots of garbage to your enemy or your opponent. The matches are timed, so it's either whoever dies first, or at the end of like a minute and a half, whoever has the highest amount of points wins. So there's some interesting like meta gameplay to be had where you can play for points. You can also try just playing for survival and sending damage. But it's very fun. It is one of my personal favorite games that we run, and I'm very glad that we run it every year.
How funny would it be if like Taito sued Data East for Ghostlop?
So I don't think they can because Ghostlop never actually released.
Ah man, see that's why they did it. They knew what was happening.
Yeah.
They saw it coming and canceled it themselves.
Yeah, so a fun little fact about Ghostlop is that we have the arcade rip, but this game never went to arcades. It never actually released in any official capacity.
It sucks because they had like a lot of stuff for it. It's pretty much finished as far as I know.
Yeah, it's a finished game. It's got a full arcade mode with like a little story as you beat all the characters in a row, like many other
Translated
games.
too.
Yeah, it's translated. Right. Yep. Yeah, it's kind of funny that it never got released, but the first official time we saw Ghostlop in an official release was with Magical Drop 5, which has gone the opposite direction and been lost to time. Yeah, the only thing it's missing is character select and versus, I guess, as Xerxian says.
All right. Anything else? We're chilling. What's next on the ticket?
I think that's we've got some other events coming up as well.
Oh, yeah, we have other events.
If you want to take a peek at them, they are all in the announcements or the events tab of the Discord server. So if you want to look farther off into the future, join the Discord server. In addition to hosting tournaments like this, we are also a bit of a hub for the trading of information about puzzle games and also finding matches. So if you like any of these games and you want to play them more often, Puzzle Wednesday is a great place to find casual play. Discord is for nerds. Indeed, and that's why we're all here. Because we're all nerds.
Got him.
All right, with that, I think we are going to head back into the gauntlet.
Oh, Deca losers? No, not yet.
Oh
wait. Oh wait, this may be we probably won't be able to do that one because of the recent news. Unfortunately, the forces that be have decided Juicy can no longer play because he was going to bring it all the way back up, and win the whole thing. He was going to kick butts, his tail, and take it all home. It was going to be an amazing show. It was going to be crazy. But unfortunately, I don't get to witness that because he's too powerful.
He's too powerful for the internet to contain him.
Exactly.
Anyway,
so lucky for Mushi, get to keep going, get to keep playing.
So that means I'm in the hot seat.
You are now in the hot seat. You're playing Mushi.
We're in losers court. Or I'm just gonna call it Deca losers because it's funny.
Well, no, yeah, exactly, Ryusagi. We can't do that because again, the forces have said no. They said it was against the rules. They said, okay, look, this Juicy guy, he is going to absolutely tear butts apart. We can't let that happen. It's like the Globetrotters, right? The Globetrotters, you can't have the Globetrotters lose, right? That's just against the rules. The universe would rip apart. So we have to just stop that at any means necessary.
I have heard that one of the saddest things in the world to watch is when the Globetrotters start losing.
Man, look, it's just an unfortunate fact of life. You know, we have the balance must be maintained. But let's see here. What's this match looking like? Okay, Dekka's got a good chain going. Oh, Mushi's got a pretty good chain going too. This is pretty far and deep in our deeper bracket, so we are going to see folks who have a bit more competent handle on the game overall. Ooh, that was a good chain. I think they went to set the 100s somehow, but it didn't quite work out, and now they kind of lost so much tempo that they just kind of lost the game off of that. It's unfortunate. Alright, what's it in? Okay, they're also not really pulling down, which is like, it's a choice, it's fine, it's not like bad or anything. I'm not gonna judge you for that. But also, it's, you know, I guess it's a different approach. Oh, okay. You heard that, Mushi boy, you have a chance. You have a chance to take it all. Okay, good match on the 10s. But they kind of
one of the notable aspects of this game that is different than Magical Drop is that this game has a buffer. However, there is an asterisk. There is a catch to that fact. And the catch is the buffer does not give you your inputs back in the same order you put them in. It does movement first and then buttons second. So if you try to buffer your movement and do left, pick up, right, put down, you might just get left, right, pick up, put down, and be very sad.
Ooh. That's, you know what, hey. I guess they had a vision. They knew what they wanted they wanted the people to tighten up their movement or their execution.
It is it's a lot easier to adjust to than Magical Drop just dropping your inputs for sure, but it will catch you off guard if you're not expecting it.
I bet. What's Mushi Boy? Okay, Mushi Boy, yeah, faring a little bit better here. Well, no, okay, this chain is actually pretty deadly here.
I got a pretty sick chain to open that one up.
You had a pretty sick chain to open that one up. This is true. What's okay? Back to Depmiser. We're just gonna stay with the vision. Oh gosh, I'm like getting a little distracted, but folks are playing that Silent Hill too. You know, few people can. It's crazy. That may be how Butts is winning so much. He's the only match with Money Puzzle player I can count. What do we got here? Okay.
I have made a really sloppy transition.
Well, you know, you're not really at any loss here. Mushi has ERs available. They're kind of open, but they're also kind of losing tempo and not sure what to do.
Alright.
Oh, no, they
unfortunate self-pile.
Yeah, they self-piled. They moved a little too fast. They had to...
For
They had to sort of wait for that one frame link.
For those of you not in the know, the game will not really let you die if you have a chain ongoing. However, if you place a piece off the top of the board during a chain, it will say you just topped yourself out. Even though we have top out protection, you can be well over the top of the board mid-combo if you're doing it right. But if you place pieces off the top of the board when you're already off the top of the board, the game will say that's one too many. And it
That is kind of messed up.
Oh,
That
it's
is
super
messed
messed up. Yeah,
It has that.
it's
you
so
have
hard
that
to play at
protection,
popboard in this game.
But
because
don't overdo it, buddy. Yeah, we'll let you live for a second, but don't overdo it, buddy. Don't test my patience here. Alright, so yeah, no, Mushi actually kind of living pretty well. Does rank up on the ones. Seems like a good choice. I generally think that you want to rank up on things that'll go to a 2-match. Oh, looks like it worked
Yes,
out.
that is correct. Yeah, ones are generally the best thing to use a rank up on. Hundreds are probably the second best thing to use a rank up on, and then tens are the third. And then in the distant, far below that is any other, like
Yeah.
5-up coin.
Which would just be like 50s.
Which would
At
be
that
like
point.
50s or 5s are generally
Yeah,
not
50s or 5s.
advisable to use rank up on, unless you really know what you're doing. All right, good
Okay.
games, Mushi.
Good. Way to go. Good job. No, we played hard. Cane Quacks. Had to get that one out there. Thought I forgot. Nope. Still a great name.
And Cane Quacks living on. They have survived.
Oh wait, that's
Yeah, survived
right.
quite
That's
a while.
right. Cane Quacks is still in the game. All right, let's go. Cane Quacks. Cane Quacks taking it back. Cane
Well,
Quacks.
They find themselves up against quite a formidable opponent. But who
Okay,
knows?
they can't.
Maybe the
Yeah.
level up is there.
They can't be that. Great. Oh wow. No, Yeehaw and Kick Axe. That's pretty. That guy's pretty tough. That guy's. Yeah, that guy's pretty good.
You're right, Misagi Bonnet is Luna's Quactors.
This is Quactors. That's great. All right, we got Exchanger start. Okay,
Fightcade, you can let me in.
Cane Quack's playing with some intention here. Ooh, good Shane. Okay, they got a bit of damage, so now the board's gonna get a little funny. Oh, hey Deca, it looks like the game is not showing.
Yeah, it took me a little while to connect. I'm in though.
Okay.
Discord, not Discord. Fightcade was fighting back.
It does that. Yeah. We got all this quactitude we gotta contain on the stream. It's hard to fight it. Alright, so it's okay, nothing there. Ooh, I think they tried to I saw the vision. Cane Quacks, but it didn't work out. They're doing pretty good, but the Yeehaw's definitely winning on the tempo right now.
Yeehaw has a very, very clean board.
Yeah, and Kane is still sort of at the damage pattern where it's sort of a little sticky right now.
Yeah, though they have found enough ERs to make a leap forward. And they are going to cash them in.
Okay, on the one.
So they're gonna get a pretty solid attack in there. Yeehaw
Good
gonna
choice.
dump on both 1s and 5s to really clear out the bottom end of the board. Just fully sticking to defense here. And so now we are entering the phase of the Exchanger game where it really revolves around digging out your ERs quickly.
Ooh, no, that was
and
really tough.
Kane is not going to make it.
That's so unfortunate because they just got like locked out. Okay, what's the Quack to go into next? Okay, we're going
Debt Miser.
Miser.
One of the fan favorites for sure.
Yeah.
One of the probably the easiest pattern in the game to learn.
Okay. Yeah. Let's see what Yeehaw's doing with their patented modified leverless that they were 3D printing pieces for during the show break.
They made their own leverless controller. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't know if they made the whole thing, but they mentioned that they were apparently 3D printing something, and whatchamacallit, maybe swap some parts out.
I built my own controller once out of a plastic toolbox, some spare parts I had lying around. It was a fun time.
Ooh. Oh, that seems cool. Gotta do one of those. So, Okay, this is actually pretty competitive right now. It looks like. Kane
10s
Quacks.
and 50s. Not a bad pair to clear.
Ooh,
this
no,
pattern.
no. Kane Quacks did not predict the proper position of the clear, and it is
Oh.
kind of tough. It's like I know the priority. It's like it moves to the right first, and then the most bottom.
And
Or
in the
higher.
in the lowest piece, you go to the lowest row on the board, and then you pick the rightmost piece in that row.
Yeah.
No,
So that was it.
We say that like it is easy. In the thick of things, it can be very hard to judge, especially
Yeah.
if you're making horizontal clears and things are cascading.
Yeah,
Um,
it's
can be
tough.
Pretty hard to keep track of on the fly. All right, we are hanging on despite
Ooh,
the
this
death
is-
line.
Ooh, this ER was clutch as hell. That's sick. Okay,
All right.
okay. Oh
So
no,
King
the
Quacks
500 got in the way, but
staying alive very well,
They're-
managing to
I mean, they're
fend
not-
off a huge amount of damage.
Not just staying
after
alive,
After
they're-
the maximum amount of damage you can send at any one time is 8 lines, and any line after that goes to defense. So you can actually clear the damage that you're receiving.
Oh, no, that-
preemptively.
I guess that wasn't a very good ER, but they're living pretty well though.
All right. Yeehaw on match point here. Ooh, fantastic build on the hundreds there. Unfortunately, the 500s fall out of place for Yeehaw, but the momentum definitely in their favor a bit. Kane's board a little flat. Gonna dump the ERs on ones to maintain a better board state. And now they're in the, okay, so Yeehaw starting to piece something together. Damage is beginning to roll in on Kane's side.
Yeah. Okay. They're kind of working their way down. They're keeping pretty good tempo though. I have to say. This is. Oh
Ooh,
no!
that
Wait.
match on the right doesn't clear!
Yeah, it's very.
Oh no, the hundreds didn't line up!
No, that sucks. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
really.
Yeah,
that was really close.
That was a
and
great.
really
It was the hundreds would have worked, but unfortunately, the garbage or the not the garbage, but the
The
resulting
topography.
piece from the match, went over to the right instead of the left, and so
Yeah.
the hundreds ceased to line up.
Very unfortunate.
The
but again,
pro tag move was Quack had like a ridiculous dig. They did a very
Oh,
a very explosive board play.
yeah. That was really amazing.
All right,
All right.
we're
Who's
gonna-
next?
It is Butts and Cyprian. So
Okay, here we go. I want to make a joke about how this is a formality, and Cyberian is just just prepping to play losers finals or something. But they've come close. They've got a chance if anyone does, as we all do. We could all beat Butts at any time, really. Anytime we want. We just have to go over to his house and unplug the computer first. Right during like an 8 chain, you just pay somebody to be in like Butts's neighborhood and cut his controller cable or his keyboard cable, and bam, easy win. Anyone can do it. I imagine that was what Juicy's plan was going to be before the powers that be, expunged him from this world to not play money puzzle tonight because his technique was too strong. Okay. All right. Cybrarian
Right,
doing some
Varian.
really good extensions. Here they're really they're really sectioning off their like 2 matches really accurately so that they can like get the most out of their chains as possible. Oh, and then this like yeah, they really know
That
this.
center
Ooh.
spire, though, unable to.
Yeah.
So the real threat in Exchanger's pattern is this alternating 1 100 1 100 1 100 or no 10 100 10 100 10 100 in the center of the board. It's quite awkward to deal with, just because there's nowhere to throw the 100s while you're waiting for them to align, really. So you end up with an awkward couple of dead columns that you have to throw these hundreds into, and you really want to be able to manage those outer rows, because that's where the 10s are to clear out for the 100s. So it can be very awkward.
Yeah, that was really tough. Cyberian lost on that speed bump both times, but they're gonna go to Korku Bouncer. They're going to pick someone that they want to do some explosions, right?
Yeah,
Which I don't know.
we've got our problematic fave, Cherry Biter.
Very
She's-
very problematic.
She's toxic. She's calling you an idiot, writing your name down in her notepad of notable beefers.
Yeah, literal shit list.
Yeah,
No.
literally.
Okay, all right.
Big
Cyberian actually
chain from
turned-
Cybrarian.
Yeah, that was huge, and Butts can make it out of this, but this does put Cyberian in a very good
Yeah,
advantage.
Butt's
though.
unable to maintain. Yep, there it is. If you can read Japanese, you can see she's writing Baka in her notebook because she's mad at you.
All right, let's see here. What's? Oh yeah, and this is just really good stuff. Really good timing from Cyberian right now. Ooh, yo, that was so good. That was such a
62,000 points is quite a chain.
Yeah, and like with a lot of puzzle games, you can kind of look at the chain or the score to see
Oh,
who's like
wow.
chaining more. And yeah,
Cybrarian on the board.
fuck. All right, so yeah, we got a. We have a match. All right. So let's see, who is Butts going to go to? Every worker. Playing a high
we
tier?
are not turning these players into mythological beings with anime capabilities. They are mythical beings with anime capabilities. Yep, we're going to Tomboy Town.
Our favorite place. You know, the one thing they kept accurate or kept consistent across both games.
Yeah. 8. Good old 8 chain to open things up.
All right, and we're at the mythical penny circle. Red workers board here.
The cup, as we like, or the U, as we like to call it.
That's the community term for it. That's you. Oh no. Ooh, Cyberian just could not quite work through it. I feels like they kind of knew it, but didn't. They still stumbled a bit somewhere. It seemed like.
Yeah, so the U is interesting because everything leading up to it in every worker's pattern gives you exactly the pieces you need to make it through. So if you overspend on certain types of pieces, you're gonna end up with a really awkward board state.
That's the game there, but ooh.
Yeah, so if you're not intimately familiar with the every worker pattern, you will kind of zoom your way into the U, and then you hit the traffic stop, which is the checkerboard pattern underneath it, and it is very difficult to navigate through that.
Okay, wait, well we can't. Yep, okay, good. Cyberian being mindful of the rules.
All right,
Can I go
speaking
back
of
to trademark?
checkerboards,
Yeah, this character what starts out checkerboarded a bit.
yeah, this character's entire pattern is just a checkerboard. That's basically all there is to it. It's just all diagonal pieces.
Oh, that was very good. They had a chain set up already. Alright, what's Cyberian's play here? Okay, and they're getting stuff ready here. Oh, that was a very good setup. Okay, yeah. Cyberian's really thinking 10 steps ahead here. That's kind
Speaking
of
10 steps
no.
ahead. Butts has a 10-step chain in the works.
Yeah, this is actually. Oh my goodness! Wow, Cyber was like in a pretty good place just up until Butts decided to play the game.
Yeah, Butts finishing his combo means that all the damage is going to roll in all at once, and so Cybrarian has a lot of digging to do before the damage
Didn't quite
rolls
make
in,
it.
but unfortunately they just do not have enough time to make the space they need. Butts Kaioken times 5.
Let me look at Butts screen. Okay, 6 chain, 7 chain.
Oh no!
Okay.
Cybrarian
Wow,
has
what?
done the pick up more pieces than you can put down. Very unfortunate.
Ooh, ouch. Okay, so Butts. This was winners. Was this winners finals?
That was winners finals.
All right, so yeah. So Cybrarian had a good play. You know, tried their best. I assume. I would hope that they did not half-ass it just so we have a a funny game or something. That's what I hope, but we'll see.
All right, so
But
that
next
means
on the
it's gonna
board-
be me and Yeehaw.
Yeehaw, Mickey Cass! I'm glad we keep at least we have to keep at least one person with a quite interesting name in the bracket. I that's what I'm thinking too, favorite. You have to keep it interesting. Like wrestling, right? That's not to say that we like fix these or anything, but I think our players have a good sense for what's the word? Building a narrative, right?
Okay, weird, yeah.
All right, let me go into the game. Let's see what Deca and or Yeehaw are gonna do. All right, here we go. I'm in. We are ready to play. Oh wait, shoot. Did I? All right. You're good to go. Up. That sounds like someone made a mistake.
It's pretty inconsequential, but a mistake nonetheless.
All right. What's the play here? Oh, give me a second.
Alright, that was a bit of an awkward game, but somehow I pulled it through.
Alright, sorry. Okay, alright. Deca wins the first one. Had to go starting some stuff off. Alright, excuse me. Alright, so let's see here. What do we got here? Okay, Yeehaw, yep, Yeehaw really showing the benefits of illegal technology. Not giving in to the original okay, this is a pretty interesting way that they're taking this this form down or this pattern, but it is also like they kind of seem to have hit a small roadblock. Which I guess that's just what this pattern does. Even if you know what you're doing, it can still stop you.
Too big.
That spire on the left is pretty big. Yeah, unfortunate. All right, one to one. What is going to be the play? All right, I think I know what Deck is going to do. No, I don't. Okay, he did something different than what I thought. Don't let me distract you. Keep going. I'm not good enough at this to pick out what's the right thing to do. I just like to guess sometimes. It's like if I watch somebody play Tetris. What would I do in a situation? And they do the wrong thing or something different. It's like, okay, well, I'm not that good anyway. But okay, Yeehaw kinda in some trouble here. Or not quite in trouble, but they've got a bit of damage. They're in a bit of the they're kind of in a bit at the what's the word? The little roadblock section, the 110s area.
No, it didn't fall fast enough.
Deca is also in that area, but I guess Deca, died or something.
Died.
Oh, okay, I see what it is. You tried to like match, but the match didn't like register before the board dropped.
The pieces were on the way down, but the board was on the way up. So we're going to Debt Miser.
All right, we're going to Debt Miser. The easy mag drop counter pick. Alright, so what's this board set up first? Let's see here. Okay, Deca doing the first bit of attacking. But Yeehaw also, okay, you had something, but it didn't quite extend it as far. Okay. Oh, very good extensions by Deca. Really using the 2 match coins to kind of give him more time to extend. That was very, very good stuff. Got a bit of his education. Okay. Very good stuff. 21k to 11k, so Deca had more chaining power here. Alright, so what do we got here? Okay, they're both setting stuff up. Deca pulls down a little bit more. Okay, Yeehaw starting an attack. Deca about to start an attack, but a little late. So, okay. Has to time this right because in dangerous self-piling. It's the dance that the game makes you play, even though it has protection to avoid that.
Space. I took way too long to get started.
Yeah, that looks like that was the issue there. Alright, so Yeehaw might be getting another point here. Both characters on set point. There you go, set point. Okay, but Deca making some good chains here. Yeehaw also kind of doing pretty good. Okay, very good patience from Deca here to make these matches work. All right, yeah. I don't happen with Yeehaw, but Deca won. Way to go. Good job. Maybe a mistake, I don't know. Maybe that leverless technology isn't working out as well. Who knows? Oh.
Well,
yeah,
I don't think he meant to pick that miser.
Oh, there we go. We're rushing. Now we're sending the mag drop player back to mag drop town, you know. And we all know what happens then. We play Inspires. The technology.
Oh, damn.
I'm in a time
to make that illegal maneuver.
Ooh, real unfortunate. I saw the vision. So, we are okay. Deca's starting a little bit more preemptively now, not spending as much time to figure out the opener, which is very good. This is a pretty tempo-heavy game, even though you do want to chain. It is like you want to keep a good rhythm above all, I think.
Oh,
nope. Yep, that looks rough.
I couldn't. My eyes just did not find the next link in the chain fast enough.
Ouch. Okay, so Yeehaw on
Let's go Macker.
Macker. We're on Macker. We're playing a high tier, top tier. Gonna try and slow this game down. We got all these checkerboards and stuff. All right, so all right. Okay. Playing a bit of neutral now, both players. Not quite enough, it seems like, to really go off. Oh, no, but Deca's getting a couple chains here, but Yeehaw has found the ER first. Deca has access to it, sort of, but it's gonna be tough. Okay, spin the ER on the ones. Getting some space here.
Oh, that's not 250s.
Oh, that's not. Oh, that. Ooh, that.
I thought I picked up the second 50, but it was buried under something.
Unfortunate. All right. Yeehaw on set point. Deca about to be banished to the commentator's booth. Oh, that's a rough one. Okay. Good match here.
Oh yeah, I'm going to commentator's booth right now. Yep, that's it.
Oh no. Okay, that's I'm a little bit behind, but I saw the mistake is probably about the time that you actually confirmed you died, and that's like, man, unfortunate. But hey, you know what? GG's, way to go. You made us all proud. This. Oh, I just noticed Challenge has a new icon. That's or logo. I did not notice that.
Oh, Challenge does? Yeah, I guess it does.
Or it's newer from the one that I remembered having anyway. All right, so with this, it is Cybrarian and Yeehaw McKickass fighting for the privilege of losing the butts.
It is a rematch of winners semis. So second and third seed playing for second and third. Aside from Juicy kind of having to drop out due to internet problems, the bracket has been seeded perfectly. First place is sitting on winner's side of winners finals, or winner's side of grand finals. Second and third are facing off in off.
Gosh, the whole UI is different. What? Wait a second.
Looking at Challenge, yeah.
I've not been on challenges like in like a minute. It feels like. So let's see here.
Yeah, they've been
updating home. All
right, we are off to the races already.
All right, let me go ahead and gosh, really?
Oh no! Yeehaw accidentally placing something in the wrong column and poking himself out.
Okay.
Yeehaw waited a little too long to count to 5 to get the 100s to line up. But right now, Cybrarian very high on board in a little bit of an awkward spot. Lots of rearranging to do. These 100s are not available, but Yeehaw is going to top out. I did not see how it happened.
Yeehaw tried to match something, but they moved like one space too far.
Yep. Sometimes that happens. You're mashing out movement at the speed of light in this game, and there is like an aim aspect because you can't stop to like make sure that your character is in the right spot. You just gotta hit that button and trust him to throw it in the right column.
True. Alright, so we're going to every worker. I think Yeehaw maybe saw the trouble that Cybrarian had and thought this may be a good counter pick. Which if they can last to the cup, it potentially may be.
Yeah, if you can a good strategy on this character is to just like you pull up a couple of extra lines at the start, and if you hit your opponent with a big attack right as they go into the cup, you can get a you can spike them out when they hit the speed block behind it. But
ouch.
Easier said than done.
Easier said than done, and Cybrarian still took the game.
Very good job juggling the 10s on Yeehaw's side, but unfortunately he could not dig that last one out fast enough.
Yeah, that was really close. But then, all right, so Cybrarian looking to go back to finals here.
Yeah,
it's Yeehaw McKickass, almost as good a name as Kane Quacks. I think they can make it happen. Kane Quacks. Man, that's fun. Oh gosh. Get a counter for one of those. Alright, so LD Labor, Glasses Girl. We're gonna see what Yeehaw's doing, what Yeehaw's cooking up here.
Alright, so there's 8 damage on deck for Yeehaw. This is gonna be a little hard to stun. Oh wow, the juggle.
Yeah, this is really tough.
Alright, but we've got an 8 chain of Yeehaws.
That was a pretty impressive top
quite a
4
bit of
chain.
damage. Unfortunately,
oh no, that
Respite is far away. Oh, that ER was so
Yeah.
deep in the pattern, but it was visible. It's so hard.
Yeah, I know.
That's a tough pill to swallow.
Okay, you don't seem to sort of like seem to really like sort of struggle a little bit on that match a while ago.
Oh, this pattern is just so brutal.
It is.
Find your way through it. I do kind of like this strategy of digging out like a pit and
Yeah.
kind of trying to maximize the number of horizontal cubes
Oh,
you
no,
can get,
this
but
had-
unfortunately it is not enough.
Unfortunate.
Welcome, Kane Quacks.
What's this? Oh, Super 120. Yeah. No. All right. But yeah, the good games. Way to go for everyone. Love to see it. Let's see who's number 5 seed in this. It is Juicy, but DQ'd. Okay.
Yeah, if it weren't for him DQing, we could have had a perfect.
Yeah, this seems like
perfectly
that would have
seeded
been like
bracket.
yeah about good seed. Which hey, you know what? The forces that be conspire against us. Much like mice and men, our plans have turned to dust in our mouths. Yada yada yada. Blah blah blah. Yeah, podium.
Yep,
We
y'all
got-
making
we got
the podium, denying me my spot. Sheds single tear.
Quite unfortunate, but you know what? Really thank all the folks that came here out to play Money Puzzle and watch it. If you're lurking in the chat, we see you. We appreciate you. We hear you. All that jazz. All right, so let's see. We already know what's up, so I mean, I guess we're just gonna wait for the TOs to say, "Oh no, Butts versus Librarian." All right, let me see
Yep.
here. This should
The
take
match has
me-
been called. As soon as they hop in, we are ready to go. Mexico to England.
Oh,
Match of the
Librarian
ages.
is UK, huh? Had
Yep.
no clue. Then. All right, well, we are up. Okay, game started. All right. Yeah. Oh well, I'm in, but I guess we still have to wait for Deca. I mean, I could still just I could radio it.
You can radio cast it. I should be in
Yeah,
in
I
a
can
second though.
Yeah, I can. I have to do that. I've been having to do that for like a couple of my streams because 5K doesn't work properly.
Yeah,
I just have to,
I figured out most of what the issue was. My roommate who controls the router had set it up in a funny way that made it like harder to connect to people. So now that that's been figured out, it has improved significantly.
Hey, let's go. All right.
It got broken again when the internet people came in and decided to give us a new router or a new modem, but it's been fixed a second time, so hopefully it's fixed for good.
It won't be, but I respect the optimism.
optimism.
So what do we got here? Cyberarian deep in the death zone right now. Kinda. I don't know why they're not matching the tins yet. Like that's just probably pro knowledge that I don't have. Oh, they had a pretty good score too. They were kind of keeping up score wise. Like this is not.
Yeah, they're even. It was an
Yeah, they're
an even match all the way up until Cyberarian
They died.
tapped out.
Yeah.
That's kind of how this character plays out in at this level. It's just gonna you're gonna see big matches rubber band back and forth, and eventually someone is just gonna get caught off guard.
Okay.
The ER's in the wrong spot.
Okay, ooh, that was a pretty good ER too. That's got caught double, and they got a bit of damage they gotta work through. And this tends okay.
These tens are brutal.
These tens are very brutal, and like I know Cyberarian was kind of just waiting for like damage to file in or something properly. to hide them, and okay, they're kind of waiting.
Right? ER's on the ones.
Okay. What are we
Oh
gonna
no.
do? Oh, no.
Cybrarian making the mistake of throwing the 500s on top of the piece he needed to pick up. And that means he can't shuffle them around while the board is matching.
Ouch. Alright, so what is the first counter pick from Cybrarian? Where did it go into? Top tier, low tier. Now they had luck with Cherry Biter last time, so this is a good character to go to. Okay.
There is some major league hustling going on in the background over here.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah. Cybrarian.
Beautiful solve from Cybrarian. Just sending
Yeah, that was-
a massive wave of pressure. Building up a little bit of defense of their own as well. However, that will only last for so long. Great rank up of the fives.
That was tricky. I did not even see that rank up. I didn't even see him throw it.
He threw it on top of the fives, which is a legal play because it's not an active match off screen. You can top
okay.
yourself out during a match if it's not over a match. But if you throw it over a match, you will very quickly get hit with the old self pile.
Okay, so these players are running into 100. I forgot. Does the score save? Oh wait, the score does save between rounds, doesn't it?
Yes, the score saves between rounds.
Okay then. So probably not as, but still like impressive because they haven't been playing for a minute. I can't remember the last time I've seen like a money puzzle match go like this long, except maybe I guess the first week or so when Butch showed up. But this is Cybrarian really playing through it, kind of preserving their power-ups and making some pretty good plays on them too.
So Cybrarian's in a bit of a sticky spot here because they don't have all of the power-ups they need to continue to
No, they
deflect
just ran
damage.
out. They like just ran out right after that play.
Oh,
Now they kind
Yeah,
of
they a little too much waiting around for damage to roll in. They got caught shuffling. That is gonna
I don't know.
cost them
Would it have
round.
been better for them to just call the lines themselves and just give themselves more ammo?
It's hard to make that call because when you do that, you put more lines between yourself and the next power-up.
Oh, so you can't get the power-ups to
You
yourself
can't
line?
make the power-up come sooner. Yeah. The
That's-
power-up is
okay.
a part of the damage pattern, and when you call up lines, you get the neutral pattern.
Okay, so that's what it... Oh, okay, yeah, so that would have been rough, but yeah, Yeah, that was still kind of just a weird checkmate situation, I guess. Again, maybe they probably could have just used it to maybe stay alive or carry them to the next power-up, but alright. Okay, we're still sticking on Cherry Biter. Alright. You know, very true. Usagi Bun. This is the character of champions. Because I do think somebody will be winning on this character pretty soon. Don't know who, can't say. Okay, they're kind of choosing.
Wow, what a great shuffle from Cybrarian to get two 100s out of the, we are all the way at top board right now. Well,
Yeah, oh yeah, that's rough. That's
opted to dig to the right instead of the left for the ER. Hard to say if that was the right choice or not, because either way, Cybrarian was living on borrowed time. As soon as Butts finished his combo, he was pretty much doomed, and that is exactly what happened.
Ooh, that looked like a pretty bad mistake.
Yeah, the 10's not quite falling where Cybrarian expected them to.
Okay, this is a very good. Yeah, they're just playing the pattern at this point. Okay, very good. Oh gosh, that's a lot of matching on Butts' board. Yeah.
Unfortunately, Cybrarian kind of got jumbled up a little bit there, and Cherry
Yeah.
Biter's pattern, as explosive as it can be, is kind of fickle. If you,
Yeah.
it's like a line of dominoes tumbling over. If you pull out one
Yeah.
of the pieces in the middle, you don't get the back half.
Oh, this is first to 5. Okay.
Yes, this is first to 5. So it looks like we're gonna see a lot of Cherry Biter.
All right, we're just sticking with Cherry Biter picks. And hey, I guess you know what? You're at the end of the bracket run. You got to get this one win at least. There's still time. No, it's Sagaban, you're right. There's still time for a comeback. And they've got a pretty good, like, sort of flow here.
I mean, Cybrarian's so good at finding the extra 50s.
No,
But
wow, what
unfortunately, he ran out of material. He needed a fourth,
fourth
he needed a
hundred.
fifth 100,
Oh,
and he did not find it.
all right. Okay. Let's see. Let me just look at Butt's screen for a minute here. All right. No.
Butts with a lot of dead ones on his board right now. He has some digging to do before he can get rid of them. Okay, he
But
pulls one off from
kinda.
the left.
Oh no.
He's so high on board. Oh, but
Oh,
he just
gosh.
manages to outlive Cybrarian, who
That's
also tops
crazy.
out.
That's crazy. I
Yeah,
really thought that.
A little bit of
Butts was
die
gonna
last
die.
gaming there.
Yeah, I really thought Butts was gonna bite it that time. But man, all right. Well, hey, we got one more Cybrarian. Is it gonna be Cherry Biter again? Are we sticking with the with the
Sticking
shitter?
to the method.
Okay, we were thinking, we're considering, pontificating, pondering.
Alright, we're
Yep, yep.
going to Debt Miser.
All right, we want to end the game on mag drop.
So there are two ways this can go. It's either going to just be another standard match, or we are going to further into infinity. It is not uncommon for both players to break 1,000,000 points when you're as good as these two on this character. It's very funny, but you can change.
Ooh, 16 chain.
You can get some unbelievable survivability on this character. Right, dropping the RUs on ones and then starting the chain. Very smart. This means that so the power orbs don't update or don't activate until your chain cuts. So if you begin a chain and you're activating your power orbs, they kind of just act as a buffer, which is very nice to have. Cybrarian with many power orbs on board, trying to find a way to keep them all in check.
They got a lot. And they're okay. Yeah, they're still surviving. Although this looks bad.
Okay, they
I'm
have,
not-
they have plenty of space on board right now.
Okay, good way to take it. But okay, they have another
They
Yar.
ran out of material.
Yeah, I was gonna say they had the Yar on deck, but they didn't survive to it.
Yeah, blowing the two ERs early was not the play. Oh no!
Oh no, was that a
Cybrarian does
self?
not have enough time to move that 500.
Oh no, man,
It
that's
is going to in Butts' favor.
ouch. Okay,
Right.
well, man, That was such an exciting game. I forgot to commentate like the last 5 seconds.
Oh, it was a misdrop from Cybrarian. Very
Ah,
unfortunate.
yeah,
Tough way
that
to
sucks.
go out. Hard
Yeah.
fought battle, but Butts continues his supreme reign of something like 15 wins in a row.
Not in a row. He missed that one.
Oh,
He missed that one day.
yeah, he was sick one day.
Yeah,
All right.
he was out sick one day.
And with our bracket come to an end and our champion Butts crowned, it's time for another quick little review of our upcoming events. So this Friday, we are going to debut Columns 2, which is more of a big match game than a chain game. It lacks the iconic punch button of Columns 3, but it is a different take on the Columns style diagonal matching, and I'm very interested to see how it plays out. And if you could explain
yeah.
Star Sweep in
Yeah.
30 seconds or less.
Yeah, sure. Star Sweep is it's panel but less APM heavy. It's still kind of fast, but you don't have to like quite be as fast on panel is. You add pieces by shooting them on a cannon and uses like a cursor. It's kind of tricky at first, but it's fun. Nice artwork, nice music, very sort of well made, and pretty high skill ceiling. A lot of stuff to do. I don't know. Give it a try. It'll be fun. Duck Station. And it's nice. It was a budget title for like $15 back in the day, but just great stuff for what you get out of it.
All right. And then on October 23rd, we have Tricky Towers, which is Tetris with physics, except instead of clearing lines, you're playing one of 3 game modes. There's Survival, where you just have to build a stable stack, and because every piece that falls off your board costs you a life. And your goal is to outlive your opponent. There is Race, where your goal is to simply get your tower to a specific height faster than your opponent and survive for, I think, 3 seconds over the line to win. And then the final game mode is Puzzle, where you are trying to fit as many pieces under a ceiling on a fixed platform of strange shape. And it's a brain teaser because you really gotta figure out how those pieces fit together without falling apart and causing you to lose. And then to wrap up Spooky Month, we have Ghost Lop, which is like a mix of Puzzle Bobble and Brick Breaker. You move your little guy around at the bottom of the screen and throw an orb.
And Ikaruga.
And Ikaruga, yes, because as you move as you throw the orb, there are 2 buttons. One of the buttons turns the orb blue, which will delete blue ghosts, and one of the buttons will turn the orb orange, which deletes orange ghosts. You can switch the color of the orb at any time, so there is a great amount of skill expression as you rapidly snap back and forth and cut through the pattern in ridiculous ways. It's a super cool game. There's a mix of racing to score and trying to outpressure your opponent. Lots of fun greeting in this game. There's a lot of potential to risk it for big money.
Yeah.
And it is one of my favorite brackets that we run every year.
Yeah.
And so with that, shout outs to Butts for continuing his reign of terror.
Congratulations to everyone who played.
Yeah.
Especially Kane Quacks. One more before we go out.
Shout outs to Kane Quacks for being for having the addictive
having
tag
a great
to
name.
say of the bracket.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
Yeah, we saw a lot of new faces in this bracket, which makes me very happy.
Yeah.
We also saw some returnees, Yeehaw McKickass making a great showing, as well as Cybrarian once again getting second, though first evades him. Maybe it will be in reach next time.
Maybe next time.
I wish Juicy the best of luck in his battle against the hurricane that is barreling down his location.
Yeah, we're rooting for you, buddy. Stay safe.
Yeah. And so for the rest of you, I hope you all enjoy the remainder of your Wednesday.
hopefully we can see you on Friday. Shout outs to Kirk and Masa for running everything behind the scenes. And
Tip
shout
your
outs to
TOs.
you for joining me on commentary.
Ah, man, no problem. At any time.
And so with that, thank you all for coming tonight. We are going to call it there. Have a good one, everybody.